Hey, this is Lynn. I'm here to talk to you about my EDIT 6190 storyline project idea. A little bit of background about myself. I am the Curriculum and Assessment Coordinator at the Augusta University of Georgia Medical Partnership. With my background in statistics, I play a major role in statistical analysis for research projects here, as well as tracking student data, providing forecasting and trending information, and overall student standing as far as how well they're doing academically. Through my role here at the Medical Partnership, one thing that has stood out to me is a very common misconception or misunderstanding of what, as this title slide says, percent versus percentile, what those two statistics actually are, what they mean, and what they tell you. In addition to being able to explain that to someone else. So at the medical school here and really everywhere across the nation, percentile becomes a very, very important factor and when students are looking at residency programs and how well they stack up against not only the students within their class, but also other students nationally. So this to me seems like a very worthwhile topic to pursue. For putting something together that could be interactive and is a learning module that would actually serve a purpose here, not only at the partnership, but could, in any sort of capacity. So I just have one slide here that talks very briefly about what my idea looks like right now. It's still in the very early developmental stages. So basically, I would like to start out with an overview of descriptive statistics, since that's what percent and percentile are. It'll give sort of like a ground level view of center and dispersion and shape, maybe in the form of like basically just descriptions of those definitions, maybe a few examples of what those mean, what they look like, and then maybe a short quiz after that's like a matching kind of thing. Then move from there into common misconceptions about statistics in general. How do the numbers get fuzzy? How do they get skewed? It's a very common thing for them to be manipulated in an inappropriate way. So I thought it might be a little fun detour from the overall topic itself, but then bringing it back into percent and versus percentile and using examples and applications to really describe those concepts. What I see in my mind is some sort of interactive distribution that the user themselves can manipulate. They can manipulate data points as far as the percent itself, and manipulate that and see what it does to the actual individual in terms of the percentile. I don't really know how that gets accomplished just yet, but I'm hoping that we learn some kind of tool that helps me with that. But what I found really is that just trying to explain in words to people who don't necessarily understand the distinction between the two is sometimes not enough. So I see this project as being something that could be distributed and be something that individuals can work through and get that visual learning and the auditory learning and even the tactile learning, or to be able to it's not tactile learning, it's called something else, but to be able to actually manipulate the data and see what that does. I think that would help to deepen the understanding of what these statistics mean and how you can best utilize them, particularly, again, at this level in the medical school. It's very, very important for students to know where they stand and to know exactly what that means. So it's important that all of the individuals here who are working with our students can be able to help them understand that. These are also two very often used statistics in education, and I do believe they are two very often misunderstood statistics that are used in education. So that's what I have so far. It's really, like I said, it's really in the very early stages of development. So any and all feedback would be awesome. Any ideas as far as making it more appealing or attractive, interactive would be fantastic. So thanks so much. Appreciate it.